Welcome back to another trading setup. So looking at Fubo again, had a couple requests for an update. So I drew this I think on Friday. So now it is Wednesday. The market is closed currently, but we'll take a look at this. So dropping it down to these lower time frames here. You can see I said on Friday here, if it breaks this, because there's a huge liquidity zone, huge buy area down here, which price hit and rejected a couple times. So I knew it would get bought up in this zone. And then upon breaking this 240 mark, I was looking for a pullback. I usually like the break and retest just to be certain. So obviously never got the retest, but it did move up, not as much as I thought it would, but there's still a couple days left in the week. This was the whole full week range, so I mean, who knows if it might get a massive buy up on Thursday, Friday here up to 280, but nonetheless, it did break this and just didn't get the retest and continued upwards. So I'm going to just clean this up. I like to look at fresh charts, even if I redraw all the same stuff. At least I start with a clean chart, and so all my analysis is bang on again. So and is up to date without any sort of previous bias. So the range for the week, let's see, it's moved 38 cents. It usually moves about 52, so I mean that'll go up if this week goes up as well. So it still does have range in the week, so it could hit that 280 mark. If we going back to this 1 hour time frame, I just want to see here, so you can see higher highs, higher lows here. So still bullish. I just want to look at a fib here, and sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place here. I'll throw this moving average on. I just want to see. So yeah, it did crack above the 1 hour moving average, and now it's below it again. But again, we did have higher highs. Still above this 4 hour moving average, so that's nice, and actually did create a higher high relative to this one, and some higher lows here. So definitely strong bull structure here. I think it's just pulling back, kind of a midweek pullback. You can see today, Wednesday, midweek. So Monday, Tuesday, big days all the way up. Wednesday, pullback day. And it's actually right in this 618. You can see it's touching. It did break it slightly and then pulled back up last couple hours of the day. On a 4 hour time frame though, it rejected that 618. So it's a clear sign. I like to create these zones. I really like the 618, 786 area. You can see if you draw this line, I mean, you can't make this up. It's perfect. Price respected here and here, broke, respected here, broke, and then so this is a huge liquidity area between 240 here and roughly 247, I guess. So kind of right where price is at. So come tomorrow open, I would say that this is most likely a good buy. So what I would do is wait just for a little bit more bullish confirmation, because again, I mean, to buy this after a dump like this, again, I do think it's still overall bullish, and I think it is just pulling back, but you definitely want just a little bit more of a sign. You want some bull. You want to make sure that bull structure is re-entering the market after this, the sell-off. So I would wait for some. There's a zone here actually I can see. I like the 15-minute for stocks. So we'll just make sure this is even here. 248, 248. So you can kind of see here price rejected this, rejected, finally broke here, and now retest because I'm so right here. I'm actually going to set an alert right at 248. You want a 15-minute candle to close above it, ideally engulfing. If we look at where our previous kind of see, I mean ideally, but like you kind of miss your entry. Like if you got an opening 4 hour bull candle to completely engulf this candle here, this previous 4 hour, which was the last 4 hours of today. If you got that on New York Open tomorrow, I mean, then you're bang on. You're definitely good to go. So obviously, if it breaks and holds above 253 with even like a 15-minute candle, I mean, you're definitely good to go. But I would say even just structuring the trade above 248, I think there is enough support here. And again, the 786, the 618, 786 area is pretty good. I mean, this 4 hour, you can see this 4 hour candle did this 618. It's hard to see here. I can maybe drag this out for you guys. So yeah, there we go. So I'll delete this zone for now. We know it's relative. This 618 marker here. So right at 247, you can see price did reject it. So I mean, if if we get a couple more rejections right at 247, and then yeah, if it breaks this little line here at 248, retests it, something like this, I think you're good to go long for the rest of the week. And again, still target that 280 because I mean that's still within the weekly range. We know this is bullish. It is above the 4-hour moving average. We know it's just pulled back. I mean, obviously, if it breaks 240 here and continues to go, any lower, then probably it's selling off, and you're then it breaks below the 4-hour moving average, and then your structure completely changes. Anything more than a 780, like a 786, is a deep pullback. But ideally, it's usually 50 to 618. So anything past 786, it's kind of usually the other way around, and then you'd be looking for sells towards the downside. But I'm still optimistic for 280 all the way up here for the end of the week. So I think it could do it. We're gonna need some momentum. So again, yeah, waiting for price come tomorrow open, waiting for price to break 280 and hold above it. I'd like to see some nice bull structure, even like and some good momentum. So like this 30-minute candle is what we need, open, and then closing above this line here. That's kind of what we need. And then yeah, targeting 280. So if I was to take a trade within a trade here, so let's just say, well, I guess I never got in at 240 because it never pulled back, but so I'll clean up this trade here, I'll evaluate it. We're still shooting for, I'll drag this out here, we're still shooting for 280 by the end of the week. So I'm not really sure what the daily range is. Let's just see, because daily range is about 20 cents. So definitely could do it in the next 2 days. We're only 30 cents out, so definitely could do it. So that being said, I would look for entry being like right here at 248, probably 239 maybe would be my stop loss, right below the 786, just in case we need a little bit more liquidity. You can see there's a little zone here on this 1 hour time frame. You can see price rejected, broke, and then respected here 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. So it might need to dip down to 245, 244 to get some more liquidity before shooting up. So just keep that in mind, and I would keep my stop below 239. I mean, if price blows through your stop here, then you know that you're wrong, and it's probably not going to 280 for the rest of the week. But if it breaks this line here, respects it, retests it, and you get more bull structure setting up, so just like you had here, you're probably gonna go to 280. So just based on this, you're looking at a 3.5 R kind of in at 248, out at 239, profit at 280. So it's kind of my take on the rest of the week. It is within range, so it's within the weekly range, being about 52 cents, and the daily range being about 20 cents a day. So Thursday, let's say it's bullish Thursday and Friday, I mean, then there you go, that's 40 cents in range. We only need 30, so definitely possible. I almost like this better because I never got the retest back to 240, but now I got this bull structure, this bull momentum, and now I got a nice pullback to my favorite 618 zone. So it kind of actually makes more sense to enter now than it would have on Monday. So and I think better risk to reward too. So 3.5 is really good. I would take that all day. And yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about Fubo. So that's all I got. If you guys like this content, please like, subscribe. It helps the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know if you want to see constant updates. I appreciate any sort of feedback. And I will see you in the next one.